You know, it's a funny thing. The less duck I hit him with, if I'd have hit him 2 inches lower, he'd probably gone to sleep. So they're on very small margins, you know. He's very tough. I don't think I'll win the fight on points.
Think stoppage is going to happen?
Yeah, I want to approach it differently this time as well. I don't try and win rounds anyway. I try and knock you out. That's what I do. So, yeah, he cares a lot more than me about the fight. So he can approach how he wants to approach it, and I just react to things. I'll react to what he come out in the first round. He comes on as a go. Then we get into a fight early. If he runs away, we get into a fight later on. But I'm confident when I hit him. A little bit sharper this time, probably a little bit heavier. I think I'll put him over and put him out.
Do you feel like it is do or die for him? Do you feel like you mentioned, probably the pressure's more on him at that stage of his career? You walk around with the aura of whatever happens. You're comfortable and cool with who you are. It's not life or death in there. You're at a different stage. You know, you've had your family. You're not the same Dave Allen from those 2018, 2019 days now, are you?
No, yeah, definitely. You know what? It's not about the pressure. I don't feel any pressure because after the David Price fight, whatever happened after that, I always said it was a bonus. When I woke up in the ambulance, I never thought I'd box again. You know, there was the initial 20 minutes where I thought I'm going to film my legs again. So after that, really, everything's been a bonus. So yeah, I don't think Fish is the kind of fella to feel pressure himself, and I do like him. Like, I'm not going to say nothing bad about him, but I just think my skill and my experience again will be the difference. I don't need to be mad. I don't need to be desperate to win. I just need to box and be sensible and not get it early on and get him into a fight, and I think I'll win it.
So you mentioned money's the motivator going forward, securing your family's future. What sort of trajectory are you looking at with a win over Johnny Fisher?
Anything really. I'll box anybody. I was boxing some of the best heavyweights in the world 10 fights in. I'm not really bothered. I box whatsoever. The Fisher fight weren't the rematch. At one point, it didn't look like it was going to happen. So I was ringing up saying, I'll box Italma. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not bothered, really. Pay me the money and I'll box whoever you want.
That's someone who you would want in the future?
Not really, no. Why would I want to box him? Probably take mid off. But
so why would
I box anybody? I'm good enough and skilled enough to not get hurt with anyone, I think. I've never been over in 32 fights, never been put over. I know what I'm doing, I can look after myself. I'll box anybody.
You would back yourself against Italma then? You wouldn't take the fight if you didn't back yourself?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'd beat him, to be honest. But I'd box him. Take him through a few rounds and try and knock him out, yeah.
For the money? Is that one for the money?
They're all for the money, though. All of them.
I find it interesting because, you know, you're so open about your process of heading into fights, and whether it's we spoke about this a couple of times before, about that mentality where you almost maybe put yourself in the position of being a massive underdog to get that fight in you and to prove people wrong, and maybe even prove yourself wrong in that respect. The fact that you're willing to take on fights that even you believe you might not win, what do you think that says about your mentality?
I'm backwards, probably. No, you know what it is? I just it depends on what side of bed I get out of. Like when I boxed Razor Clark, I was terrible that night. I'd never been worse. I was like, wow.
And why was that?
I don't know. I couldn't really I've done it with Leroy Thomas. I did it with Price. Did it with a few times. I had some stinkers, just really not. Just didn't turn up at all. The Clark fight was different because I was worried about the Clark fight because I didn't want to be there. I'm getting it and that, and it weren't hurting me. And I thought, I don't want to be here. And then when I watched Johnny Fisher, all fight week, I thought, I don't really want to be here. But then when did the ring walk and that, I thought, you're having it, you. So it all depends, really. I can never promise anyone a great performance or I want to turn up and do this, that and the other because I don't know what I'm going to do myself. That's the truth as well. I really don't know.
Really. But you're comfortable with that. There's no sense of a panic with you or anything when you speak about that.
No.
You know who you are.
It's life. If I get knocked out by Johnny Fisher with a couple of blocks, then it's not great, but it's life. It can happen. So I'm just gonna turn up, do my best, and whatever happens, happens. I guess I'm older now. I've got kids, and I have a nice life. I just want to enjoy myself.
Do you feel there's a similarity in where Johnny Fisher was at heading into that first fight compared to where you were at 2018, 2019, where you've referred to yourself, you've said a laughing stock. I don't think you were a laughing stock. You were a great character who was delivering great fights, big moments. Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, absolutely love you. The fans love you. Like you said, you couldn't go in a room without everyone coming up to you asking you for pictures. Johnny Fisher was and still is experiencing that same sort of thing now, but he's doing a similar thing to what you're saying. He doesn't want to turn on the charm and the laughter heading into this one.
Yeah, I just I'm a different person now than when I was in 2019. Yeah, difficult. He's in a great position, and that's why when he got the decision the first time, I was happy for him, really, because it made no difference to me. It made no difference. The only difference, the decision not going my way, was the belt. I would love to have won the belt, but apart from that, what difference did it make? I've already lost 7. When I beat Lucas Brown about David Price, Chief Support pay-per-view, I had 4 defeats already in about 21 fights. You know what I mean? So I just turn up me, and I don't know. I don't promise anything. I just see what happens. 'Cause I just never know, really. What I experience now, I feel like I don't think physically I'm anywhere near as good as I was 5 years ago. I don't think I'm as good as I was 5 years ago, but I'm so much more experienced and smarter. My training's a lot better. Jamie and Niaz, and myself know myself. So yeah, I think I win the fight, really. I do, but till I turn up on the night, I can't promise anything.